I changed a lot. I've changed a lot from when I first got incarcerated. I took a good look at myself. But once I started meditating, it just went through the roof. And I'm a lot more calm, because I used to fight a lot. Now that I've been meditating, I'm more calm. And nothing angers me like it used to.
Several years ago, I went through a very much a crisis, and I was having a problem not being able to connect with people emotionally, and just was really flabbergasted when I kept having friends that had left. I'm doing a life sentence, so it's used to seeing people leave, but those closest to me, as they start leaving and I stay here, it really just devastated me. And I just couldn't handle it.
I don't ever want to come back to a place like this. And in that flyer, it said, you know, it talked about improvement of health and blood pressure. I have a little bit of high blood pressure and borderline hypertension, and I thought, you know, that would be a great benefit if I could improve my blood pressure. But the biggest part is I saw it as a tool of never coming back to a place like this.
The thing that resonated most deeply with me was just the chance of actually being happy. I hadn't realized for how many years that I always thought I sort of had a low-grade depression here, but it really was. Ever since probably 10 years old, I just really been miserable with being myself. So I really came to, in just this last month, I felt so much energy. It's been amazing.
My name is Cece Forpau.
My name is Paul Lozano.
I'm Ladarius Tidmore.
My name is Ron Sather.
My name is Kevin Roper.
My name is Jake Edmonds.
James Nelson.
My name is Robert Scott Fremont.
Like when we do crimes and make the wrong choices and decisions, usually it's people's in a rough situation, a tense situation. Either they're having family problems, they need the money, so they just react. Now, if you just take out time each day to meditate and just sit back and just let everything go, don't worry about any of your worries, any of your problems, and just let everything go and free your mind, then you're more likely to actually think it through, like, okay, well, I'm not gonna go and just go off and do something just bizarre. You just react, and okay, then you're in here, and then you think about it, like, oh, well, if I would have did this or if I would have did that. Well, if you would have if you take out time and just meditate and just let everything go, free your mind, everything will come together. And it's simple.
I broke into some cars when I was laid off of work around Christmas time to get presents for my kids, and I was short on rent. I think maybe if I'd had something like this before, when I got stressed out about my rent and Christmas and whatnot, I would have made some better choices.
I've had anger issues in my past and assaultive behavior, and this is really helping me with my anger issues. I let a lot of things go that I wouldn't have years ago, and even as long as a few months back, I wouldn't have let it go. Now it doesn't make a bit of difference to me what somebody says, because I keep thinking, you know, I'm going to go home. They're going to come back here.
Before meditation, yeah, I wasn't really patient with people. I mean, I had somewhat of some patience, but I would just lose my temper instantly and just go off. But now I can actually like just sit back, breathe a couple seconds, take time out, and just be patient with them, and then everything seems to go the way I want it to.
I just tell them it's spending time with myself. That's actually what it really is, you know, getting in touch with your inner self. And everybody inside is a good person, you know. We just make bad choices.
When I meditate, I feel like I'm out of prison. I feel like I'm not in prison anymore. I feel like I'm in my own little state of mind and stuff. And when I'm done meditating, I wake back up in prison. So it takes me out of here for a little bit, and it takes all the stress out of my mind.
When I meditate, it's like a free feeling. It takes me away from the prison completely. I zone everybody out, everything out, and it's just like a little peaceful, joyful little dream. Like I'm not even here for those 20, 30 minutes that I meditate. Everything's relaxed, it's perfect. I mean, the bad part about it is when I come back to reality, I'm still here. But when I do meditate, I'm relaxed, free, I'm back on the streets. I mean, nothing can touch me. It's a great feeling.
I've taken all these programs. I've been in here a long time, and I've taken all their programs for cognitive thinking, and just kind of changed the way you think and look at the world is what they're trying to get you to do. So it's not all about you. You're considering, but if you're not ready for that, or if you're not mature enough for that, that stuff doesn't take. It's just a place you go to make your counselor happy, to get your good time, whatever. You know what I mean? I think that the TM should be the first thing that they offer, and then build on it with these other programs once you've been integrated with TM. That's my point of view from being here so long, is that really the way the brain's working when they get here needs to change first before any of those programs can be effective.
Well, I really think that this program could benefit a lot of people if they're at that point in their life where they want to do something more, instead of keep doing the same things over and over and expecting some different outcome.
I actually consider that the Department of Corrections would be changed dramatically by making TM available to anyone who could learn it. The reason being is the system's broke. And this is the first time I've felt this sort of health, that I think everyone should have the opportunity to feel this healthy and continue on and grow. You can't change the system, but you can change the people inside of it. And by changing that, it will change the system.